Hey everybody, welcome to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and this is the 9th episode in my second Age of Wonders 3 co-op strategy series. And when we reloaded the game, Jake got jumped by something, so we're just going to get right into it this episode.
Yup. It's all Bob's fault, by the way.
It is absolutely not my fault at all. Don't listen to anything Jake says.
I don't think you're going to be able to run from that.
Oh,
I don't think I will either.
Well, maybe.
The catapults have a really long range.
The range on that sucker is...
Yes, but the hurl boulder, I'm pretty sure the hurl boulder can only trigger in its green zone of movement. I think it takes all 3 action points.
Oh, yes, it does.
So
you might be able to do it then.
Oh, okay. I just gotta stay away from the crossbow.
Well, actually, the crossbow will catch up to you anyway, though. There's really no way to run away against range units in general.
Yeah, I don't think you can run far enough, because you don't have much space behind.
We'll see.
You give it a try. Anyway, while Jake's doing this, I'm going to go ahead and go through some of the comments for this week. Alex Gregory was the first up, and remember our discussion in the last episode, or one of the more recent ones, about whether we could chain link Absorb Pain together. You can't, because Absorb Pain can't be cast on other units that can also absorb pain. So, yeah, that won't work. But it was an interesting idea, I suppose. However, Alex Gregory also mentioned a really interesting strategy of combining a rogue with a necromancer. So, like, if one of you guys was a rogue, you could use the spell Network of Scrying Eyes to cast, to allow me to see all the cities on the map. And I think that would allow me to cast Undead Plague on them. So that would be kind of a neat combination. I want to make sure... I don't recall if that spell just lets you see the cities in the Fog of War, or actually see the city center tile. Nice work, Jake.
I got it.
Nice. I'm pretty sure it lets you actually see the cities themselves, like an active view. I'm going to look that up, actually. Network of... I think it's Network... There it is. The central 7 hexes of all cities on the map are visible to the caster. So yeah, with that spell, I could pretty much cast Undead Plague anywhere that I want, whenever I want. So a Rogue Necromancer combo on a team would be pretty good, I think.
Did it just say to the caster, though?
Actually, I think... Oh, you know what? Let's double check that. It should work. It does say specifically caster, but... I think it would work if we were on a team, since we can see what each other can see. I don't know that for sure because I've never tried that, so if anyone knows, go ahead and post in the comments. But that's kind of an interesting idea that I hadn't really thought of before. Jim Bro had mentioned that I should corrupt the Spring of Life near Isfar as soon as possible. He's right, that is in my borders now, thanks to Undead Plague. So I do need to get on that. I will cast one more Undead Plague on the next turn, and then I will start casting Corrupt the Source. And he also mentioned I should take care of the nearby quest marker. I'm pretty sure he's talking about this one. That is where my king's army is headed, because I need to do the quest for these Tigrans. And that is what they're directing me to do, is raise that watchtower. So I will be doing that. The last thing that I wanted to mention from the comments these last 2 episodes was Daniel Mogul, I think is how you say it. He said that I should consider migrating the Elf City with the Enchanting Tree to Dwarves if or when I can. That's actually not a bad idea as long as my borders get to that Enchanting Tree before Jake. But if I was to get this city's borders to where I had the Enchanting Tree and the dungeon, that is just screaming put dwarves here. Because dwarf firstborns would be fantastic. They would have killing momentum, extra damage, extra armor. The only one problem is that I don't have dwarf tech. But there is one possibility. Dan, I might be able to actually give you this city and then let you migrate it to dwarves.
Yeah, it should only take me a turn to migrate it.
Oh, that's right. You do have fast migrate.
Pretty sure I just researched that.
Yeah. Let's do that. I'm currently building a shrine in there, but I just started it this turn, so I'm going to cancel that. And then I'm going to give you this city. The only problem is you'll have to spend some time purging it. Although, actually, I think purge might be instantaneous for you, too. because you'll have to turn it from undead into dead. Or no, you have to turn it from undead into living. So let me go ahead and propose this deal and see how this works. We may as well give this a try. The city that Jake has that might take over the enchanting tree is currently enchanted with the spell that increases its domain radius. So if we have to, we can maybe take that off later.
Yours isn't. Doesn't look like you have a wall yet either, so...
Right, so I could probably artificially bump it up kind of quickly if I need to. Let's see, which city was that? Let's make sure I'm giving you the right one.
Edoras.
Is it Edoras?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've never given an ally a city like this before, so we'll see how this works. I do need to...
all that gold mana, or all that mana I've been giving you, it's about time you give me something else.
Right. This is something I would very much something I would very much like to have back, though.
Purge to dwarves, 2 turns.
Okay, yep, we'll do that.
And you're letting me recover some of my race bonus. Excellent.
Hey, there you go. Works out win for everybody. I guess you guys can go join them.
Hey Bob, do you have that your spell ready for their capital here?
Yes, I will on the next turn.
Okay.
So I'll cast it really fast, and then you can run your griffin away.
Can you see it from there?
Yes, I can see.
You can. Okay.
I can see the capital. I can see everything your griffin sees. So I can see the city center.
Oh, it's a dungeon and a crystal tree in that city.
Right, that's why I want to put dwarves there. That just looks really good. Alright, so we'll do that real quick on the next turn. There's one other thing I wanted to mention before we go to the next turn. Jake and I talked about this a little bit after we ended the last episode. If you notice, I'm kind of hogging the territory here. Jake doesn't have a lot of room to expand, so I'm going to try to do something about that. I am going to keep Edoras, but I'm not going to put any more cities in this area. Jake has some places to put one over here. There's not a lot of great structures, but there is like a dungeon and a ruins there, so there's a few things. More importantly, though, we found this city up kind of along the coastline on the northern part of our peninsula. Jake could get a city that has access to a magic library and a forbidden sanctum to make some great support units that would be really good for him as a wizard. He could also get the Sphinx Temple within range, and if Undead Plague eats up enough of the city's population, may be able to get that quarry across the water too. So I think we're going to try to get Jake a city up in that area sometime soon.
There's a tunnel nearby. I can just pop out and murder the city.
Don't do that yet because I'm getting
I'm not even
population
close to
from
that,
it.
No.
Yeah.
Just, if necessary, we can just destroy the city.
There is also a Vault of Knowledge near that city worth noting, I guess, but probably wouldn't be within range of where Jake would put his. Alright, I think other than that, we should be good to move on here. So I'm going to get ready to cast Undead Plague really fast, and as soon as it casts, you can get your Griffin out of there.
Alright.
Alright, go.
Bye. Oh, hi.
Oh, a mermaid dwelling. It's under control of an enemy. So we're going to have to get ready to fight Lords of the Deep. That's good to know.
Fun.
Giants have a quest that is way too far away to be convenient at all.
No!
Oh, did you get jumped?
Very rude. Watch what I got jumped by.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
That shouldn't be a problem. I hope you can run away from a baby kraken.
Can I take him?
Probably not.
No, he has more health and higher defensive stats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess no.
In a straight-up brawl, you lose that one.
Oh well, it's a thought.
Of course, your defense does go up if you sit on defense, but his is just naturally that high, so I still think you lose. Unless you want to cast spells.
I don't have any, I can't. It's all being used up for better purposes.
probably better to just run then. This Griffin Scout is pretty important to me, actually, because it's helping me get Undead Plague on stuff.
He kinda is.
Especially since my Eagle Rider died. And apparently all the cities are on the right side of the map, where all the dwellings seem to be on the left. Except for those mermaids. We'll just call this the episode where Jake runs away.
Can't help it. Things keep wanting to kill my griffin. I don't want them to kill my griffin.
That was actually... that Kraken was actually under control of a computer enemy.
Yes, so was the last one. My last running away.
I think I'm going to decline this quest. I have other things my
Alright.
army should be doing.
Oh yeah, so Jake, I mimicked you this weekend. Involving a bow.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry.
My sister
I do not
said,
know exactly what you did.
My sister was shooting her bow, and she said that the peephole wasn't quite lined up right. And she didn't have her trigger, so we were just grabbing it with her fingers. I pulled it back to look through the peephole, noticed it was kind of cockeyed, but noticed that I was twisting the string because I hit it with my fingers. I rotated my fingers to straighten out the string, and because of the wax on the string and whatever they put on it, it just slipped right off my fingers. And I dry fired the bow. It didn't rip the cams like yours did, it just snapped the string. So...
Lucky you.
Yeah. So I gotta have her bring it down here and have the archery range down here. Get a new string on it. And then make sure nothing else broke. It doesn't look like it did, but...
You just gotta check for microfractures in the arms.
Right. It was only like a 37-pound bow, which yours was like closer to 60, so...
Yeah, mine's crazy.
It shouldn't be an issue, but yeah, we'll have to look at it just to make sure.
Oh, I could have used Heal Undead on those guys.
Yeah, let that be a lesson to everybody. Never dry fire a bow.
No.
It ends horribly every time.
Just in general, just don't use your fingers. Just always use a trigger.
Use a trigger.
Nice. Thing is, the new ones are all built for it anyways. They all have the loop to hook onto at the end. I don't think yours does. I think yours is just a straight up string. Yours is just old enough.
I haven't shot a bow in a very long time.
Me neither.
Oh, Mammoth Riders. They have so much health.
They are awesome.
They are very, very good.
They will stomp you into submission and then finish you in some horrible manner. Usually impalement on tusks.
I just remembered these guys have Guardbreaker.
Even the more hilarious thing was that happened after my great grandpa's double barrel shotgun fell apart in my hands when I opened the breech.
Oh, jeez. You guys are having a rough time.
I was having a real good day Saturday.
You busted a bow, you busted a shotgun. Just don't touch your handgun.
Problem with the shotgun was that the arm on it is custom milled, and it wasn't quite fitted correctly, so the latch didn't stay. Just the reverberations from shooting the shell caused it to unlatch.
Someone didn't do a very good job.
Nope.
You're not gonna revive that mammoth warrior, are you?
I can't revive him. He's not
Well, you
undead.
could turn him into a cadaver.
Oh, I could, but I have... I don't need any more cadavers with this group. I would rather... Well, actually, I could use them, but I could use them as scouts. I think I'd rather reanimate the Ice Scaper that I killed, because that loss... Well, I don't think it actually matters. Just do this. And then do that. anyone need healing? I guess the Tigrans do. Oh. Just die already.
You're so mean.
I like to just send cadavers out wildly all over the place when I get more than I actually want to keep.
Okay. Who yet needs Authority of the Sword? Jake's Underground City. It. Anybody else?
Another green city.
Oh, that's right. It was on this city, and then Bob took it over, so it fell off. So I'll just go ahead and recast it there.
Which city did you recast it on?
The one southwest. On the coastline over there.
Oh, the one that I was... Yeah, okay. I know which one you're talking about.
The one you probably migrated it a turn or two ago.
Yeah, it's a fairly new one. Okay, none of that. None of that. It's absolutely not allowed. Now that guy can at least, I can just pick him back up if he dies. Get off of me. These goblins are not going to handle this very well.
No.
Monster Slayer. That Toadstool Fairy is like a champion one already.
Nice. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There's more mana for you, Bob.
Okay. Wait, did you actually move all your units away from that city? No.
Which city?
The green city where my griffin is.
Are you
Nah,
going to
they
steal somebody's city?
They wouldn't have done that. They wouldn't.
No.
Urban concealment, maybe.
There's got to be something in there. I don't know if
About
urban
it.
concealment would work for embarked units or not.
Oh, probably not.
Because that's on a mermaid dwelling.
Right.
I don't know. It might. It is a structure. I don't know exactly what to do. Actually, I do know exactly what to do with these guys. Exactly the same thing they were going to do. Still need to defend the city. In case anything sneaks up on it.
That's right. Get out of my way.
Yes. I do have a, How soon do you think you get a settler up by that northern coastline?
I'd have to build one first.
So I might be able to help you clear those structures with that handful of units there. Actually, it doesn't look like you need them, though.
Well, the army that you just passed is going to do a very important quest, so they're not going that way. I do have another set of units that I am sending that way, but they'll be a bit before they get there.
Yeah, I can't do it with just those 4 units by themselves. Although I don't know, I could be able to kind of cheese it with cadavers, because that reanimator can make more. This army is pathetic. I need to get more.
Oh, it's a bear.
Can you change vassaled mana notes? Or do you have to take control of them first?
I think you can change them if they're a vassal.
They're a vassal. Okay.
This says closely matched. I'm not convinced because I think I'm going to go ahead and give this battle a shot. Mostly
Bob's gonna
because
die
I
horribly.
resist cold. This is going to be a tough battle.
That's a Yeti.
Yeti and Ice Queen.
You have 2
All kinds of white witches.
witches, 3 witches, plus an exploder.
I have cold resistance, though.
Yeah,
I might-
cold resistance and your fire weakness isn't too horrible, I guess.
With these units... Oh, wait, that's right. These aren't a necromancer. These guys
Well, the
these
good
guys
news
aren't led by a
is
necromancer that gives them fire resistance.
the good news is your weakness to fire is less than your resistance to cold, so castigate should balance out fairly well.
Yeah, overall, I think it's a net benefit.
Yes.
I don't know. This is going to be a hard battle.
Yeah.
Actually, with the half points, it might be a break even.
Reanimators has a lesser reanimate undead, right? Yes, they do. Well, gotta do a tough battle every now and then, I guess. Let's give blessing to that. Oh, wait. Touch of Faith. That definitely needs to go on. Ah, crap. That won't work on undead. I was gonna give that to the halfling, who could have really benefited from it. I am gonna resist Glacial Totem most of the time. Let's see if I can get just outside of their range and maybe pick off one of those things before it starts shooting at me.
Then half your army is just absolutely ecstatic for some reason.
Yeah, it's their memories of joy. I think I'm just out of her range. Nope, now they're gonna go for
No. Oh boy.
it. Okay, that's actually the other
that's
nice
not bad.
thing. That's the other nice thing about these battles, is they tend to split up their units in these places. Alright.
I'm surprised the Royal Guard didn't use Pledge of Protection on one of the
Yeah, me too.
White Witches. Usually they do that right away. Huh.
Does Master of Puppets only affect created units after it's cast or something? Why does only half your moon units have Puppet? Your Reanimator doesn't have it. Your heroes.
I think it applies specifically to ghoul units, maybe? Reanimators aren't necessarily a ghoul, they're actually undead.
That's probably what it is, then.
Alright, we're gonna put the Night Watch up front, because they are probably more likely to get lucky. And we're gonna see how that Yeti and Frost Queen react.
Well, she's gonna come in and use
Shockwave.
Miss Nova. She
Just
can't.
break everything's guard.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's fine, only one thing can get hit.
Really? Oh, nice. Well,
Yeah, you'll take that casting.
Now here comes the hard part, is actually killing these things, doing enough damage to them.
well, your Night Watch did get lucky like you were hoping, so...
Yeah, he did.
That probably saved them from being obliterated.
The reanimator is unfortunate that it doesn't... The black bolts do half... they do half frost damage. They're actually...
That's not good.
Their melee strike's actually going to be more useful here. I might end up sacrificing the cavalry here, but I'm going to try to kill that Ice Queen. I'm actually more scared of the Ice Queen than I am of the Yeti.
Your archers might be able to kill it.
Maybe. That's going to be close.
You don't need perfect high rolls.
There you
There you go.
And now they're golden rank.
Jeez.
And have blessed arrows, whatever that does.
I want to get this guy out of range of the Union Guard.
Three spirit damage, or 2 spirit damage.
I don't think I can get him out of range of the Union Guard. I can get him here, though, so he doesn't get flanked. Ooh, good critical hit. That was a great critical hit for me.
Level?
And then I think with the Theocrat, she should be able to build up enough of a charge to actually kill this thing. There we go. Alright, that Unicorn Rider is gonna... Oh my gosh, Castigate does do an awful lot of damage to me. Oh wait, no. I'm looking at the Royal Guard. Of course, he's gonna probably kill the Unicorn Rider.
Yeah, he killed.
I'm not sure what to do with the Halfling. In fact, okay, I know what to do. First off, need those guys. And second, I think I'm going to position this guy right there to sort of protect my hero. Ouch. Okay, that is not doing much damage to me. That horse handled that all very well.
Why did that do nothing?
I guess just, well, for one thing, elves also have higher resistance.
Oh, that's true.
And it's a gold rank, so it's really doing pretty good as far as resistance goes. Let me see if I can get a good shot on this guy. He's gonna blow up in that horse's face, but it's gonna be... It's gonna be partly...
You could heal the horse first.
Yeah, I think I probably will. But you want to also, whenever you do this, you want to put the unit on defense before you explode the thing next to it. Okay, I'm loving these critical hits.
Wow.
Then I can take him off of defense and I'm free to do whatever I want to with him. Which is probably going to be back him up. There's really no reason... Wait, target... Okay. Ow.
That's it.
Oh, man.
I did not care for that. I can give the Night Watch's Iron Heart, but I don't think that heals them. I think it just...
No, but the other part works.
Yeah.
The defense.
I'm gonna put them up front here, and maybe move the horse a little bit around the flank, like back here. Archers in back, and I think everybody's good. Good, I was hoping to do something stupid like that. Can probably kill that witch.
It's really the only thing they could have done.
Yeah.
Dude, nice!
Ouch. That was just uncalled for.
That other witch will probably kill the horse. In fact, they can kill whichever one
I
of those
doubt
units.
it.
Go heal your horse.
I
It
can't.
can't kill your horse.
Well, actually, I can.
Can't you use nourishing meal? Oh,
Yes,
that
I
worked
can.
on. But go heal your horse. Now it won't kill your horse.
Yeah,
It wouldn't have killed it anyway. Like Dan's saying, it wouldn't have killed it anyway. The thing is, it's doing no damage to it.
I was just thinking it wouldn't have even mattered because I could reanimate it with the reanimator.
Now you don't have to.
Yep. Hey, some of my units are finally getting chilled. Okay, I can't heal anybody else. Goodbye. Alright, that went really, really well.
Nicely done.
I was a little nervous about that one. Ooh. I got 2 pretty good items. I got 2 really good items.
Oh wow, Dan, your prospector might be in a bit of pickle down there.
He's not having a good day. He's ran from a bear and found a summoning circle.
Who is this?
But he sees the gold in between. He's like, well, I'm gonna go pick that up. He's gonna go sacrifice his life for the Empire.
He gets the gold, but he's gonna get obliterated by something.
Yep. He's somehow gonna pick up the gold and manage to mail it back to me in that situation. Don't know how, but he's gonna figure out a way.
And then my army's gonna come up behind him.
Yeah, and then he will either escape or promptly get eaten by a bear.
Probably get... Well, you should be able to run away from the bear.
I think I can outpace a bear with a prospector.
If you do that, I'll be there in 2 turns. Clean them all out. Okay.
They've got more movement, but I think I can move less movement per tile, so I might be able to outrun them. I don't know.
Those cats that you just met underground, what are you doing with them?
I'm gonna murder them eventually.
That was a stupid question. What's he do with everyone?
I mean,
murders them.
I mean, in terms of like how soon is it worth me casting Undead Plague on it or not?
It's gonna be at least 5 turns.
Okay. I will probably just cast Corrupt the Source instead.
Yeah, because my units are kind of going north right now, so I'm gonna guess more like 15
I see the bear you
to
were
20
talking
turns.
about. Yeah, that bear does look pretty hungry, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Well, just make sure to grab that gold.
I mean, it's gonna take 9 turns for my king's army to even get to that city, and I still have to go about 3 turns the opposite direction. So
probably should have accepted peace with the Tigrans. Now that I think of it.
Honestly, if I thought my prospector was up to the challenge, I would have just sent him in there to murder the city right now. But against 2 cheetahs and a shredder, I don't think he could handle that.
Dang, I probably should have accepted that peace because that would have been an easy way to get good points and boost my relation with the Tigrans a little bit, which I'm gonna need. I don't know what this guy should get. Most of these abilities that I want to give my druid are like army leader abilities, and the Theocrat's actually one doing the army leading. I think I'm just gonna buff his strength as like an archer a little bit. I wonder if they'll still give it to me for free since I declined it. Nope, I gotta pay for it now. Well, I'm not doing that. The Naga are yelling at me for being in their domain, but I'm not in their domain. I don't understand what the problem is.
You're too close.
Apparently. Okay. Once I get that, I'll be able to cast Corrupt the Source on this. This city here is actually going to be ready to make some good stuff pretty soon.
Oh, hi, Bone Dragon.
How soon can you have another spell ready, Bob?
Another Undead Plague? Well, I could have one ready in 2 turns if I canceled casting Corrupt the Source. Why do you ask?
Well, I'm just trying to decide how I want to move my Griffin next turn.
I think you should see what's kind of... You might want to see what's kind of southeast of him.
I'm gonna try.
The further northeast you go, you'll probably get picked off by something. But if you stay over the water, you might have a better chance.
Not with that Naga city. They got all kinds of... the only place that's safe is mountains.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Corrupt the Source first, and then I'll get another Undead Plague going after that.
Alright, ready for next turn?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've got any
Mono
quick
Prospector,
moves to make.
run! Oh god, it summoned a Deathbringer in front of him.
Where's
There's so much stuff here.
That's a very dead Prospector.
Where's this happening at? Down by that Tigran city?
Yeah.
Oh! My.
That's a stack of 6 with a Deathbringer and...
Oh!
There's a Deathbringer, like 4 Lost Souls, and a Ghoul in that one. Alright, little guys. Let's see what you can do.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Not
be able to run.
Bear snack.
Aww.
He might be able to run. Almost everything here is faster than that Prospector is, especially the Warg.
We'll see.
This is where dwarves don't exactly shine. They're not the fastest.
Well, the Warg kind of screwed up there.
Yeah, it kind of did. The bear got in the way. Computers do not plan their movement particularly well. Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think that's it.
Can he berserk the bear?
Oh, he hit it with the stone.
Some stone. Whip some rocks at it.
Oh my.
So yeah, there's that bear and then that stack of 6 above it. One of which is a Deathbringer.
How did I just get a bunch of channeling points?
Oh, but lucky you.
Oh. Never mind. I know what happened. Because I got more casting points on this turn. I finished Necromancy.
Can I run away from an Orc Razor Bow with a Wisp?
Maybe, because you might be able to trick it.
You're gonna have to explain this.
You run it one direction and then phase to the other side.
The settler.
Yeah, they got a settler. Okay, so what do I need to do to trick it?
Well, I would run, like, kind of slanted in one direction. Probably in the direction that the razor bow is. So, like, maybe go away from the razor bow, but kind of stay on the same side of the field that the razor bow is on, is what I would do. Because you want to get him as close to the edge of the map as possible.
Like here?
Yeah, like that,
way?
like that direction, more or less. I don't know for sure that this will work, but this is how I would handle it. And maybe try to move your unit so that him running directly at you keeps him on that left side of those rocks. Just gotta go around the cactus. Okay, that's not where we wanted him to go. I don't know if you can get away now. You'll probably have to phase back towards the side of the map you started on. Well, no, that they started on, actually. I think at this point you're going to have to phase somewhere. You might be able to avoid him for one more turn, but I doubt it. I wish I could actually, like... I wish I could actually see, like, all of your movement range. Like the colored hexagons. You can teleport pretty far, but I don't think it's going to be far enough. I think you're stuck.
Nope.
Well, maybe you could book it for their settler.
No! The settler ran away at the very beginning of the match.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it ran away instantly.
That's a bummer.
Oh, dang. Alright, well, that's one wisp down.
Ah, nice things. This city is going to be a metropolis really fast.
Oh, you jerk. Disjuncting my spells. Draconian Druid.
Oh, what should I build in my capital now? I need to actually look at this a little bit. One thing I was thinking about last time I played, or after we got off, was how badly I need Deathbringers. I should be using them, like, ASAP, but I haven't been. I need to go through Banshee to get them, but Necromancy seems so useful right now. I'm going to the Deathbringer route. I got a really good hero this turn. I got the Sorcerer that starts with Inflict Stun.
Oh, nice.
I think he does. Yep, there it is. So that's really nice. I need to get him with my fighting group ASAP. Is my king... Oh, he'd be a great fit for my king's army, actually. Because I always boost his channeling points and stuff. Yeah, he's going that way.
So, should I take that army towards all that crap down there, or should I just retreat?
What stuff are
Well,
what are you
the Deathbringer and the bear. They had an army that was heading that way to deal with it, but I didn't know there was a Deathbringer up there.
What's in your army?
Let's see, I got a Draconian Archdruid, Orc Shock Trooper, a gold-ranked Human Knight, Cavalry, Brew Brother, and a Civic Guard.
I think that army could handle it.
Think so? Alright.
Yeah, I think they'd be
We'll
fine.
risk it. Charge!
A little extra range strength to take advantage of that damage or inflict stun.
Right.
Okay, I know exactly what I'm doing with this city, unlike the other one. This one is going to make Eagle Riders. For that, I need the Stables of Unlife. We'll need the Embalmer's Guild eventually. May as well get that now. Dan, it looks like that city already finished purging. Can you turn it back over to me on this turn?
I will next turn.
Okay.
I want to build a observatory in there real quick so it increases the range.
Okay. I have no idea what to build in my throne city. Not even a clue. Probably just upgrade towards Grand Palace. In fact, I'd probably, since I'm not building units in here, it's kind of a waste to have this active. Unless there's something else I should be building. I guess another Brew Brother wouldn't hurt. Be a Brew Brother and a Pony Rider, just to... Oh, I can't even afford that.
Good, I think the dragon turned around.
Alright, I'm just gonna disjunct this spell. Save my mana for something else.
Do goblins have mountaineering?
No, goblins
think
don't.
so.
As far as races go, it's just dwarves.
Okay, cool.
Oh, this kind of army will absolutely wreck these poor Phantasm warriors. Come on down, guys. And it doesn't even matter. Wait, my hero has so many abilities that I actually can't get to Black Bolts without going into the abilities menu. Look at that, promotions for the ghost. All the structures that I'm clearing are also giving population to my cities, which is something a necromancer gets. I am growing insanely fast.
I need 8 mana.
8 mana? I think I can handle that given all the mana you've given me this game.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I have 0 casting points, so starting to cast it on this turn won't even really matter. I can wait till next turn to get the 8.
Okay. I ran into area where structures have already been cleared. That makes me nervous. I think instead of running blindly up in there, I'm gonna go grab this watchtower.
Jerks disenchanting my Inspire loyalty.
What are you talking about, Bob?
See where my army is that kind of went past you and was exploring further east? They're in like the dead center of the map right now. That quarry that's up the road from them,
Yeah.
that has already been cleared, so there's enemy units in this area. So I'm going to grab the watchtower because this is a very central point of the map. We actually might want to make like a fort city up here.
I'm gonna get those Naga soon. In the next 5 turns or so, hopefully. 6 turns.
Yeah, that'll help. I do want to eventually get a city up in this general middle area of the map, though, that actually can have walls and stuff in it. know that these guys will be enough to stop pirates if they show up, but I guess it's better than nothing. Time to kill some things that I really don't like.
Yes, these are a problem.
Yeah, this army doesn't really like fire.
Undead tend not to like fire.
Yeah, this army specifically, though, because they don't have a leader that gives them protection from light.
Exactly what would protection of light help out here?
Protection from light gives units both spirit and fire resistance. A little bit of each. It's not a lot, but it definitely helps when you're a necromancer.
It completely negates your fire weakness.
Yeah.
Ouch.
They hung in there.
Actually, it might completely negate your slight weakness, which actually gives you fire resist. Oh, it's only 20 each.
And I should be able to kill it on this turn. Preferably with
You
a
should
range
charge
unit.
it with the horses.
No, I think I'll do this. No thanks. I don't want to get blowed up today.
I'll fix that later.
What does that mean?
Oh, you'll just have to wait and find out.
I don't like the sound of that.
You never do.
Based on our experiences playing Ghost Recon, I don't trust you very much as a teammate.
This is usually wise. That's a wise decision, Bob.
Oh, what kind of upgrades does a Necromancer give a Theocrat hero? That's a good question. I guess Strong Will kind of makes sense, but if there's any units of spirit damage, they would just target something else. How about just continuing to buff stats? If any of you guys have a good idea, just post in the comments if you know of like some neat strategy a Necromancer can do with a Theocrat hero. Honestly, they're not that great, as far as I can tell. Alright, Skedaver is going to go exploring. I don't need to trespass in your turn. Dude, seriously, go through the forest so we don't tick off the Naga. It's fine. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna start casting Undead Plague again. I'll be able to get anything, a city with it on the next turn.
You'll be able to get to a city next turn?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not near any cities.
Yeah, I don't know if you are or not. I can always cancel it if...
Oh, I could make a beeline for their mermaid city.
That one I wouldn't be able... I don't think I could cast it on because it's a dwelling.
Oh.
I can't think of any other cities, but
Well,
I'll go
Nah,
ahead
they-
and start
they killed
casting
me
it
up
anyway,
north.
just so it's ready.
I'm gonna continue to go north, so I'm sure these goblins came from somewhere.
Oh, I probably should have told you we were going to the next turn.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
that's
a city
okay.
up-
There's a city
up
right there.
But,
Get ready.
okay.
Nice. Oh, I should have went underground. Alright, well, we're probably gonna lose this griffin now.
Well, I've got quite a few cities. I think I have like... I wonder how many Undead Plagues I have active right now, actually. I could check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like I have 4 active. They must have disjuncted one of them. Well, I'm going to have no problems growing all this stuff. I really need money. Thank you. Can't do anything else with this far.
Good, it doesn't look like giving you that city impacts race relations.
I knew it.
No, I don't think so. A couple new items for my hero.
I actually gained some out of that, so hey, win-win. And I spent some gold.
This said I have a
rush.
probable victory.
Those guys are kind of squishy, maybe.
Yeah, they got a bonus versus flying units, though.
Oh, yeah, polearm.
Why would it say I have a probable victory then?
What are your spell options?
Don't know.
Magic Fist or Static Sphere.
Both of those would probably make sure you won this battle.
Or should I just run away, since that's kind of the theme?
Well, those guys are pretty fast, but then again, you are too, because you're
I'm
a flying
faster.
unit. Go ahead and try running away, and
I'm
then
just gonna run away.
if
Because
it
I'm
looks
just
like
gonna
it's
leave. I'm just gonna leave this area anyway.
yeah,
At the end of this.
if it looks like it's closing in
that was
on you,
rude.
you can always resort to spells instead.
I mean, if you defend, you might. If you have to fight.
I have to. There we go.
And if he defended with Static Sphere, he definitely would win. But we'll see if he has to. I think it's going to corner you. See anywhere that you can go? Okay, now you're stuck. Yeah, I would go ahead and just defend. You definitely don't want to attack a unit with first strike.
No.
Well, they both have first strike, so it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, but
Defense it is.
okay.
Let's see
yeah,
what
you're
happens.
Right. Oof.
Oh, you can't even defend now because you're at a movement area.
There you
Oh,
go.
well, that works. Fist from the sky.
We're all just sitting here thinking, and then
What
boom.
to do now? Boom! Alright, that's fine. Didn't really want to do that. It's okay.
Guys, we're at about an hour here, so I think I'm going to wrap this one up. It looks like computers have finished their moves, so I think we're good. I think that's going to be it for this episode. Let me know in the comments. I think I asked like 2 or 3 questions throughout this episode. Don't even remember what they were, but if you do, please feel free to respond. And
Smooth.
otherwise, we will see you in episode 10.